welcome back. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy the show, girl. So without further ado, girl, let's go ahead and get started with our show. So welcome back. I hope y'all had a wonderful week. Listen, before we get started with our show, girl, this is what I'm gonna need you to do. Come here, listen close. I'm gonna need you to click the subscription button right there. Click that red button. And then after you click that red button, go over here, right? And click that bell notification so you can get all your notifications and you ain't missing nothing, right? And then afterwards, make sure you like. You know, it's free. You ain't gotta do nothing, girl. Just click the button. Click the button. Click it, and stop playing with me. Click it. And then after you click it, girl, go ahead and, comment your name, girl, down below, bro, so I can make sure that, I'm recognizing all of my people, because I see you. So the first person I'm going to talk about is Snoop Dogg. Listen, I know he's puffed up in the past, and I know he had a wonderful birthday. He turned 40 or 50, so, the OG has really been setting it in for a good while. So I just want to say happy birthday. Listen, I'm going to need you to go ahead and fast speed this up. Not going to get into that, but what we are going to get into, honey, is how these Caucasians is just wrapping up they victimizing. So let's get into it, girl.
Yeah.
Because I live next door.
Okay.
Here?
What do you mean do I live here? Why
Do you live here?
No, but why did you just come open the door like that?
Because I live next door.
Okay. So is this
Suspicious. Let's just say suspicious.
because you saw black people?
Young people.
No.
Because you saw black people.
No.
So you just walk into the house and you saw black people?
No.
You just profiled us?
No. No.
I'm disturbed. I'm laying here cool. You just open, and if I was a black person walked in the house, in your house like that, how would you feel? Asking, who are you?
I feel scared.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I just see people just open the door. I'm laying down cool and out, and somebody just comes to open the door.
I apologize.
All right. Well, we'll leave.
But what made you afraid because you saw black men or something? Because there's only but a bunch of black men. I'm just
stop it with the black men.
What made you do that? I'm confused.
We see people going in and out. We know nobody lives here yet. It's like, so,
I know the owner of this house, so.
You see people go in and out, and you know nobody lives here yet.
Yeah, right.
I know the owner.
Okay. And when did the owner tell you what was going on with the house?
He didn't tell me anything.
I'm a little confused here.
He's selling the house. That's all I know.
Okay, so how do you think I got into this house?
I don't know.
This is real scary. That you just.
Well, let's put it this way. You would probably think the same thing.
Yo, Unc Vod. Yo, Unc.
Let's go.
Yo, Unc.
All right. Sorry about that.
All right. Good night.
Yo. That's disturbing. That is very disturbing. This is where y'all live right here?
Yeah.
So you just go walk in the houses like that? I'm just confused about that.
Okay, if you saw somebody walk in the house you knew was empty next door, you would do the same thing. But you want to pull a race car across.
No, I don't. I'm confused. What you mean?
All right.
What else? Whatever car?
This house was
You're
vacant
nervous about people you've never
It was
seen.
vacant until how long?
until today.
Okay, so let me just help you understand. This is an Airbnb. Were you not aware of that?
Yeah, except they said it wasn't an Airbnb anymore, that they were selling the house.
Okay,
So
well.
when we see people walking in and out, when we know the house hasn't been sold, we're a little nervous.
Okay, well, yeah, that's how I gained access.
Sir, we apologize.
Okay, well, that's how I gained access. I don't know nothing about none of that.
Again, I'm sorry.
All right, have a good night.
So now when I had watched it, it was very interesting to me because, for one, you broke into this man's house, and for two, bruh, you broke into this man's house, an Airbnb at the time, so he didn't own the place. But it was still interesting to me to know that people would actually go into your house and do that. Obviously, Breonna Taylor, but that's a whole nother video. But it was interesting to me because it's like, what are you doing in this man's house, bro? It don't matter whether he's black, white, Asian, or Caucasian. Listen, I'm gonna let you know something right now, girl. You come into my house, you're not pulling back. One thing that was really interesting to me about that video was that you broke into this man's house for what? To see who was in the house. I guess apparently, you know, she felt some type of way, or they felt some type of way about a black person being in the house, but at the same time, it's like, bitch, it's 2020, girl. Anybody can stay anywhere, girl. We can stay in a mama chateau or a hood run out trap house, girl. It doesn't matter, you know. And one thing that really upsets me is if there was a white person living in that house and a black person was to do the same thing, it would have been a whole commotion. They would have been on their phone like, hi, hello, hey, is this DPD? Whole thing. And it was just really interesting to me because, you know, it's about respect. And granted, the man was living in our Airbnb. It was an Airbnb, and at the time, I do believe, you know, I did do my little research or whatever, girl. So don't quote me. But it was the Airbnb. And whether it's Airbnb or whether it's his own house, you had no business going into that house. So, you know, I do want to let all of my, you know, former Caucasian friends and future Caucasian friends know that if you was to ever send little Johnny into my house to make sure it was actually my house, you will get shot on sight. I'm just letting you know. Speaking of being attacked on sight, girl, I had to listen before we get into this. I don't know if the man is black, white, Asian, or Caucasian. It's not funny. You know, I really don't. I don't really think police brutality is funny. But this was. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, that video was from, I think, Miami-Dade or South Florida or where they, I guess it was on a motorcycle rally, and, you know, people was, you know, having a life. They was, you know, living their life and just minding their business, and I don't know what had transpired before then. I had, you know, did a little research to try to figure out what was really going on, and according to police reports, it was just like I think it was a chase, you know, one of the motorcyclists was, you know, running from the police or whatever, and they were speeding and stuff like that. But I don't know what like I said, you know, it's not funny for police brutality, but the way that man had jumped on that bike, listen, you know, I'm so sorry, but you know, we don't need to be tackling nobody, and I don't think it's that serious to be. I don't think it's that serious to be sitting up there doing all that. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it was a little excessive. Like, especially with all of Breonna Taylor and, you know, George Floyd situations been going on in the world. It's like we really need some type of, you know, humanity. We just can't be, listen. Please stop. Okay? If you an officer, you know, if you feel like you need to just go out there and, you know, tackle somebody, tackle your husband. Tackle your wife. Hell, tackle the hoes that don't want to get anything done in Congress. That's the people. Tackle Trump. But don't stop it. Stop tackling. I don't listen. I'm not going to sit there and say don't tackle us because, you know, like I said, I don't know if the man was black or white, girl, but, you know, it was really funny to me. But, you know, I don't know. I do feel like that was a little excessive. They ain't need to do all that, girl. You know, just pull a man off his motorcycle. You know, just let the man know. And, you know, that's really one thing that we've been talking about for years is, you know, excessive, you know, force over, you know, everyday civilians. Now, but anyway, like I said, you know, I can't really say it was, too much of a race card or anything like that, you know. Because, like I said, I don't know if he was black or white, girl, but, you know, I do feel like it was a little excessive. But what is a little excessive is this man thinking off the Trump Tower in, I believe, Chicago for about 13 hours. Now, you know, according to officials, you know, to the police officials that were down there, I don't think he ended up committing suicide or anything. I think it was really a scary tactic. But, you know, I feel like that is so embarrassing. Not for me, but for Trump. Because, like, you have people that don't like you to the point where they just ready to just kill over because, you know, of how you treat people. And if I, you know, I call my family members and I talk to people. And I have a, a close-knit, group of friends that I talk to. And I always be like, listen, if I get that bad, just let me know because I'm willing to change my behavior and stuff like that. Make sure everybody is happy because here's the thing. If you're going to run a country, and, I ain't trying to be real funny or nothing, but if you're going to run a country or you're going to sit out there and try to, be a leader, you need to be able to lead and make sure people are being able to benefit from your leadership. And this is one thing that my mama always taught me is make sure it's not only benefiting you, but benefiting the people around you. Because at the end of the day, it's too many things that's going on for you to be sitting up here trying to put your own agenda out there. Because you feel like if you get what you want, it doesn't matter, whether anybody else suffers or not. It's about people. And like I will always say, and this is one thing I've learned from being in real estate and stuff like that, that you have to be a people person. You just can't go out there and just do any type of thing and expect people to just be okay with it. And I applaud this man because it's like it takes a lot of courage and, to go out there and really show a person how you feel because not a lot of people are willing to do that. So, no, I feel like it was stupid. I mean, there's other ways of getting in contact, but, that's what some people have to do to get touch with the president. And, that's sad in a way because it's like, you shouldn't have to do all that. You should be able to just talk to a person and they just, understand how you feel and they change. But, we are living in a time now that, people not really giving a fuck about what we feel. So I guess you would have to really go to those extremes, but it is what it is, girl. And we really can't stop people from being who they are. The only thing we can do is vote, and that's it. I said it on my channel many times, so to go out there and vote. That's the only really way you can get your voice heard. And I really haven't heard anything else about that. I don't even believe Trump even acknowledged the man that went out there and did that. So I really do feel like in a way, it did catch people's attention, but it's like, it was a waste of time. Because it's like, if you really want your voice heard, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to keep saying it, you have to go out there and vote. That's the only way. Otherwise people ain't going to hear you and people just going to take you like a joke. But, it is what it is. Speaking of it is what it is, according to, CNN, honey, the next 12 weeks is supposed to be getting worse, especially with the pandemic and stuff is, ramping up during the winter time. And, people are going to be more indoors, so people are not really going to be, outside as much. And especially with flu season coming around, hospitalizations are going to definitely go up. And I definitely feel that we're going to have to take the same precautions, wear your mask and, social distance. But what was interesting to me was, this week CDC did release some new information, regarding exposure. And they did say that it don't even take that much. Like literally you can pass by somebody in the hallway. And as long as that, as long as that interaction lasts for about 15 minutes within a 24-hour time period, you have a higher risk of getting infected with coronavirus. Now, do I feel like that's a little excessive? It is, but I do think it is that serious. You shouldn't be. For one, you shouldn't be out there doing all that anyway. You need to be. If you can work from home, be indoors or try to take whatever safety precautions you can. And me personally, I don't go out there and go shopping and stuff like that, or go into the grocery store. I usually have my stuff delivered to the house, so I really don't have a big issue with that. Now, but I do know that some people are not able to get the groceries delivered and stuff like that. But if you can, try to have somebody else, or just, one thing I've talked to my family about was, one person go out there and go get groceries and stuff like that. And I definitely have friends that'll do that also. We all make a big grocery list and stuff like that, and go out there to the store and get what we need and just take it to the houses. Now, I do believe that we do need to have more regulations with this because it's getting out of control, especially in the U.S. And what I've heard is China and Vietnam are the two countries that really don't have that many cases. And even Canada is not that heavily impacted because they took the right precautions to make sure their people are actually safe and make sure that people are actually doing what they're supposed to reduce their risk for coronavirus and COVID-19. And I do believe it is also in the power of us to, take that responsibility in our own hands and just make sure we doing what we're supposed to do. Because at the end of the day, we can make regulations and stuff like that. And especially me, I live in Texas. So, Texas is definitely a mandatory mask state as far as I know. And there's definitely a lot of people that I pass by that don't like wearing their masks. So it's definitely those things that, it's definitely the type of thing that we just need to take control over. And if we want this stuff to be gone, we just gonna have to do what we need to do. Now, do I feel like this stuff might last, for years and years? Who knows? We didn't really expect it to last this long. So at this point, it's like, what is the real outcome of this? And I know a lot of people are getting tired, especially me. So I'm ready to go outside and, live my life. And it's like, you get tired of just being, quarantined. And it was cute at first. I'm not gonna lie. I really loved wearing quarantines. Like, I really don't go out there no way. So I'm gonna go in here and watch Netflix and stuff like that and, chill. But then it's like after a while you get tired of doing the same old thing. And I definitely understand how it is. It's like it's a lot. It's a lot going on, I know, but we just gonna have to keep doing what we've been doing. And I do think that, wearing masks is gonna be one of those permanent things, maybe. I don't wanna get too far, but I do think wearing masks is gonna be one of those permanent things that people are gonna have to wear for a while. But, that's that on that, girl. So, listen, we came to the end of the show, girl. I hope y'all had a wonderful week, girl. Listen. It's been a lot, girl. I just need y'all to go vote. I need you to make sure that the right person get in office. I'm not gonna say Trump, Bill Clinton, girl. Bill Clinton. You can tell this has been a lot, girl. This Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, girl. Oh, I don't know if you heard. I'm gonna talk about this and then I'm gone. But I don't know if you heard, but Obama had came on the scene, girl. I think it was, I watched it yesterday. So as far as I know, it came out yesterday. But he made a nice little speech in Pennsylvania, girl, and directly targeted Trump, girl. He definitely had time. Hold on, girl. Let me see if I can do my magic, girl, and put the video in there.
Keep on promising we're going to have a great replacement. They said it's coming. It's been coming in 2 weeks for the last 10 years. Where is it? Where is this great plan to replace Obamacare? They've had 10 years to do it. There is no plan. They've never had one. Instead, they've attacked the Affordable Care Act at every turn, driving up costs, driving up the uninsured. Now they're trying to dismantle your care in the Supreme Court in the middle of a pandemic with nothing but empty promises to take its place. We know that he continues to do business with China because he's got a secret Chinese bank account. How is that possible? How is that possible? A secret Chinese bank account. Listen, can you imagine if I had a secret Chinese bank account when I was running for re-election? You think Fox News might have been a little concerned about that? They would have called me Beijing Barry. It is not a great idea to have a president who owes a bunch of money to people overseas. That's not a good idea. I mean, of the taxes Donald Trump pays, he may be sending more to foreign governments than he pays in the United States.
Listen, Sorry about the quality of the video. Listen, that's the only video I could find, bro. And I ain't going to search no internet, bro. It was a lot of work, bro, to even find that one little clip, bro. But he didn't go in, bro. He listen. I am so sorry, bro, that we had to go through this for 4 years, bro. If I could have voted when I was, I think I was 17. No, I think I was 16, 15 or 16, maybe even 14. I think maybe. No, I was 17. I was 17 when he was voted into office. But listen, if I had the chance to vote, bro, I would have voted. But I definitely like that Obama came on the scene, bro. Especially after saying that he really wasn't going to endorse that, Biden, which is understandable at the time. You really want to kind of wait, see what really goes on before you just really endorse a candidate because, Obama has a lot of power. And not just the fact that he was president, but the fact that he's black. And that was really one important thing that people, want to watch out for. Especially I wouldn't want to endorse nobody, especially, I want to make sure you got the right intentions before we go dig down deep in that. But that was very interesting, that Obama came on there and just talk like that, girl. And Michelle did it too. I believe she had like an hour-long little speech. I think she did it like a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. I don't know if I talked about it. I think I did talk about it in this channel, bro. I sure did. But it was just real interesting. It's just real interesting to know that people are really, really trying to get the bird through that. Listen, this is a very historic thing. And I knew the seriousness of it. I knew the seriousness of it. The seriousness of it. I knew the seriousness of it. Because, I've been in the YouTube circle for a little bit, going on for about 3 or 4 months now, girl. And I've been covering a lot of topics. And I definitely kind of understand how everything has really impacted people over the last 4 years. And listen, I know you're going to be like, well, you should have been known it was like that. Listen, when you're younger and you don't really understand about how the world works like that, girl, you're not really involved too much and you just really don't care like that. So, and now it's like, I'm getting more involved and stuff like that. So, I'm just able to just really understand what's really going on. And it's about learning, girl. That's it, girl. That's learning and putting more attention. And I think, especially for black people, we really not taught to be too fixed in politics like that because it's one thing that we really don't. I wouldn't say we don't understand, but it's just one thing that we just don't talk about because it's like we have this notion that if we vote or whatever, our voices really don't get heard. And, I really kind of stopped wanting to get into politics, especially in 2016, because it's like, even though he lost through the popular vote, he still won through electoral college. So it's like, do our voices really matter? But at the end of the day, girl, it does. And, it's a good thing to get into. I wouldn't say get into politics, but at least get to inform yourself about what's going on in the news and stuff like that. And that's really one reason. That's one reason why I really started this, this little channel because I really want to start educating us, girl. We need to learn something. I know I keep wiping the table because I put makeup on and I be trying not to. Every time I have a monitor right here, right, and I can see all the little dirt specks and stuff. So I be trying to wipe, girl, and wipe away. But speaking of wipe away, girl, I'm gonna go ahead, honey, and I'm gonna clock on out, girl, cause I'm enjoying the rest of my day. And I hope y'all had a wonderful day. Listen, it's Friday. It's payday for you guys. Look, don't go out there spending all that money now. But I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and go, bro. You listen. Make sure you watch my other videos, girl, to get you some knowledge, get you some business, get you something going on in your life. And like I say, before I close out, bro, just make sure you being responsible. Please go vote. Go vote, bro. I don't care if you don't think he not the good person. And when I mean he, I mean Biden. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Bye, y'all, girl. Bye.